You know, the thing that's probably important to do when you're doing a Minecraft stream is to open Minecraft. It tends to help. Hey everyone, welcome into another stream. I hope everybody's doing well on this really cold Saturday afternoon. I am just loading up Minecraft in the background, so the stream may stutter a bit as it boots, but hope everyone's doing well. We'll get into it properly in a minute, like I say, once Minecraft's loaded. But yeah, it's good to be on stream again. It's been a while. I was thinking about doing one the other day, but I forgot. Slash got busy. I've had a very busy couple of weeks. I don't actually remember the last time I streamed was. I can literally look. It was about 3 weeks ago. Is that right? Has it been that long? Two and a half. Yeah, that makes more sense. Cool. Right. Let me come over to this scene, even though I've got no camera today. Because I'm just... I like streaming without the camera. There's something nice about it. And then obviously I've got the waveforms. If I, I make noise, it pops up. But yeah, we're gonna hop onto the server, and we're gonna be doing some advancement chasing today because I have been busy, and well, I'll wait until we actually get onto the server, and then I'll tell you guys. Also, my leg is now starting to get me gypped, which I'm not loving, but there we are. Cool. I'm bringing my own music down a bit on my end. And the game's gonna start booting up. But yeah, it's cool to be back on the server. Me and Wrench have been playing a lot lately, and I think Mark has been on a little bit. Wrench has been working on his house, which is really cool, his permanent base. I won't spoil anything that he's done because that's not my stuff to show, and obviously it's new to when we did the world tour, but it's really cool. He's been doing a really good job with it, and I'm excited to see it when it's all finished. And it's nice to have someone who's somewhat regularly on the server again. And oh, there's the first sad break. Right, that's perfect timing as I load up onto the server. Double check there's nobody, yeah. So I'm just gonna adjust my settings slightly to help with my with the stream, so I don't, Ah, there's no worries, Lucky. I appreciate you popping in, my friend. Good to see you. Okay. There we go. It's the server, and I have been a busy miney, as you can see. I think I had netherite. I think one of the first streams I did, I had netherite. So that's not what's new. But what is new is these trims and this phantom head. Because if I go to my advancements, I have got so many of these advancements that I hadn't had. Like, I've got this one now, smithing with style. This one was such a pain to actually do, but we managed to do it, and I'm really happy with that. We've got, where is it? We've got this one, Monsters Hunted. This one I had, and then had lost it again, but I got it back. And we've also got, if I go into the end one, this one, the Next Generation. Tallow very kindly logged on and let me borrow his egg so that I can get that advancement. I say his egg, the egg. There is obviously only one egg on this world. Unless we brought one in with creative mode, but we're not doing that. And yeah, we've done over all the advancements basically, which I'm really proud of. The only two that we're missing, well, in theory it's only one, but it's not because there's a hidden one. There's an easy alliance, which I need to bring a gas to bring a gas to the overworld and kill it, which is a very odd advancement. And then there's one that goes right here that's hidden, and that is, oh my word, my Minecraft is lagging up a storm. Is there anything I don't need that I can kill real quick? I could probably kill Discord, to be fair. Discord's not high priority right now. Let me kill Discord, and I'll also kill my sticky notes as well. hopefully that will make a big difference. Well, not a big difference, but you know. I'm hoping that looks okay on stream. My bitrate's really low, I'm realizing. On Twitch, at least. So that's annoying. What is happening? What's going on? Why is everything so shit? Why does nothing work? One sec, I'm refreshing my Twitch. Okay, my bitrate's back in the green, so hopefully it stays there. But yeah, yeah, it's really cool to have all those advancements done. I'd say, the ones we get the Kill 2 Phantoms with a piercing arrow was a pain. Sniper Duel was such a pain. I was building like tunnels all around the map. Or not building tunnels, I should say. I was like building like little boxes all around the map where I was trapping the skeletons. It was kind of crazy. But ultimately, I ended up getting it down at a skeleton spawner which I'd marked for a while ago, and I just dug like a massive tunnel, like a big path. I mean, I can show you guys. Not that far away. It's just over here, past near to where the tree farm is. That's Portal's house. This is Wrench's tree farm. Oh, it's more a community one, but Wrench built it. And then here, where this block is, you down to, and then we, do this sort of fly thing. There we go. This is the spawner I used. I had the coordinates noted down in my DMs with my alt account, which is where I generally dump a lot of that sort of stuff. So yeah, and then I just built across here, like literally, and then this was the line from the spawner. So I stood like here and then tried to fire. You can imagine it was quite the pain to do, but I'm happy to say that we did it. And we have got the Sniper Duel advancement, which is up here somewhere, I think. There it is. We had Bullseye ages ago, but we got Sniper Duel the other day. And then I got 2 arrows, two birds, 1 arrow with a bit of help from Wrench, which I greatly appreciate. Wrench was a lot of help with that one. And then we also got, like I say, we got the next generation because of Tallow, letting me borrow the egg, which he has in his ender chest. And yeah, so that's kind of the big sort of updates, really. So that kind of means that the 2 big advancements we've got left, even in fact, I say the 2 big ones, the only 2 we've got left are an Uneasy Alliance and How Did We Get Here? Now, How Did We Get Here is painful, and I want to properly look into like a setup for that. But I did try and get an Uneasy Alliance before, and I built like a giant portal in the nether to try and send some gases through. So I'm wondering maybe we can do that a bit today. Also, the cactus is a bad example, and I've just recently made a fresh batch of rockets, so sugarcane is also a bad example. But the pumpkins are fully filled up, the melons are basically there, the carrots are basically there, and everything else was already like that. So everything is looking pretty good. And actually, let me also show you the hole. I guess we can have a quick look at the hole. Why? Now I'm streaming, does my phone like fucking move? It's insane. So yeah, the hole down towards bedrock. I'm not gonna go all the way to bedrock, but it's you can see if I look down there, it now goes down. If I pull up my F3, all the way down to -10, and I think this is about where it's gonna end up. So I think maybe today we could start working on that a bit more, I don't know. And I can actually start building in these farms in here that will actually be used for the community farms. But yeah. I think the plan for today is just to chill. As always, Minecraft's more like the background, and we're just gonna chill. Also, I guess if anyone ever needs any deep slate, we have like a metric fuck ton of it. like a metric. I mean, that's stone. That's a combination of other stones. Stone as well. You know, more the 1.8 stones there. Stone, 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 stone. Yeah, if we ever need stone. Also over here, I've got a bunch of tuff, calcite and smooth basalt, and some amethyst. In here, I've got the other stuff at cobble and cobble deep slate. And then over here as well, I was keeping all my ores. And in fact, I've actually been quite lucky with my diamonds. I've got 20 diamond blocks now, and that's after duplicating a lot of templates too, or not templates, trims. So ignore that. Wrench did that. Okay, so also yeah, there's this which I still need to get hooked up. I need to message Wrench about that. But yeah, it's all coming together, and I want to start working a bit more on the hub again. I'll say the hub, the entrance area there. And then yeah, I'm trying to think what else that has changed since you last saw it. I think I've fully organized my storage downstairs. I don't think you guys have seen that, but this got pushed back into the wall. I forget if you guys saw that. Then we've got a bone meal generator, all this stuff with the brewing stands. Yes, you saw this, I think. We've got some overflow storage over here for other bits and pieces. And then over here, we've got masses of storage, including music discs, because we've got a lot of spare copies of Tears. We've got 12 copies of Tears, as well as 2 copies of Cat, a copy of Relic, and 13, because I got 3 copies of the Relic disc when I went and did some mining in the trail, some gravel brushing in the trail ruins, because I needed the trim that you get from there. So yeah, I got Relic. I got 3 copies of that. I have two spare, a spare, and then I get here onto Wrench. And what else we got? Oh yeah, we look in where the trims are not there, are they? Trims are up here, I think. Where are the trims? Oh yeah, they're up here. So you've got the flow one, the rib, the ward. This one, me and Wrench died about 50 times between us. That's why my death count is now on 237. But we got it. The tide one, that's the one that Wrench got for me. Host, and the snout one as well. And yeah, I'm really happy with the fact that we did all of that. And the hard part now is going to be getting all the stuff for the effects. And the difficult part about that is you need to basically get I think it's like 5 mobs. I had the list on my alt. I think it's you need a dolphin, a warden. Thankfully, you don't need a wither anymore because you could just do or wither skeleton because you use the wither rose. But you need a dolphin, a warden. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. Dolphin, warden, Elder Guardian, Shulker. I think there's something else. I feel like there's one other thing that you can only get from a mob. But the Elder Guardian shouldn't be too much of a pain, because from what I think I know, they'll give it to you for like 8 minutes. So if you get it, I was watching some All Advancements ones. I think what I saw is if you get it and then fly up, fly away. But the question is, has that changed since I think it was a 116 run I was watching? So has that changed? Because we're now on 121, specifically 121.11, I think. Yeah. So that's the question really. Has it changed in however many years since 116 came out? which feels like a lifetime ago now. 1.16 came out. It's kind of funny how 1.8 and 1.16 kind of became big updates that people stuck with. I guess the next one then, whenever we ever actually get to it, which obviously we won't anymore, would be 121, 124. But obviously, as we know, we're not gonna get to 124 anymore because of the way that the updates naming scheme has changed. But yeah. I can't remember if there's any Elder Guardians here. Oh, okay. We are getting attacked the moment we come through the portal. That's nice. Where actually is the... Where? There's a Guardian here. Okay, where is the... Why are you there? You're miles away from the actual thing. Is there an Elder Guardian in here? I would please like... I got the feeling if he was sticking this out, he would have killed all the Elder Guardians. Because you kind of would need to be able to dig it out. So this is probably a bad one to check. I don't know. There's probably a way we can... Actually, I know for a fact there's a way I can check it because I did it before. We can go to the wiki. Minecraft mining fatigue. The funny thing is, 'cause even though I've got something I put over my game, I can still see my game because I've got I can see it in OBS obviously. Oh goodness me, I'm getting attacked by something. What am I getting? Is there a blaze? Yes, there's a blaze. Alright, bye then. Alright, so from skim reading my note, or not my notes, sorry I should say. Okay, 1 second. Go up. Scroll up a little bit. Effect. No, I don't want to know what the effect of it is. I want to see the... This is such a course. There we go. 5 minutes. So I'd find an Elder Guardian and I'd have 5 minutes to fly back home. Or boat back home, depending on, I guess, where the route was. Okay, that's not too bad then. It's going to be annoying, but it's not going to be the end of the world. We can do that relatively easily. So the biggest pain, I think, is going to be bringing a shulker over. Because I'm not setting everything up in the end, and obviously I don't think you technically can. So I think, you know, because if you wanted to set things up in the end, you'd need to bring a dolphin to the end, which, to the outer end, which sounds like horrible to do. So, no, I ain't doing that. I think the best course of action really is just going to be to try and do it in the overworld. So the big thing about this one as well is that it basically requires all of the same effects that the Furious Cocktail one does, plus extra. So I need to redo all of those ones as well. I also need stuff like absorption, which I get from the from a Notch apple, or an enchanted golden apple I should say. Yeah, there's a lot really to... There's a lot really to do in terms of this advancement. But let's actually tell you what, let me craft some more rockets out. As I say, I kind of... I always overcraft rockets, and I just end up with spares. Like, that's my spare box, and then I've got a full box here full of them. Like so. Lovely. Okay. Right, let's go and see if I can find my spot in the nether where I did all the attempts at trying to get the advancement for not return to sender, what's it called? Oh my god, the lag. It's annoying because Minecraft is the thing I really want to stream at the moment. It's what I'm really enjoying. But if it's constantly lagging like this, it kind of makes it, you know, really hard to actually stream it. It kind of makes it unwatchable. Which obviously I don't want. I want my streams to be watchable. What's the point? They're not watchable. Aha! Found it! Here it is. So this is it. And I was hooking ghasts. Which fishing I was trying to push them through. But I think the issue we had was on the other side. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, for whatever reason, this kept happening and ghasts kept dying. And I had very little torches on me when I did this, so that's why there's a lot of fire everywhere. Because I was trying to light up the area with fire. Can I repurpose these portals into one big one? I mean, I don't see why. I don't know why this is happening, by the way. This is so random. Let's do some digging of some obsidian and see if we can't make these portals connect up. I suppose what I should probably do is I should probably go back through to the one in the nether and just check the coordinates. Alright, so the coordinates will take this coordinate is 797 61 minus 63. And then I just need to times them all by 8. Oh, the two anyway. So, Alexa, what's 797 times by 8?
797 times 8 is 6,376.
76. Okay. Alexa, what's never mind. Never mind.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no you didn't.
Please try that again.
Alexa, what's 63 times 8?
63 times 8 is 504.
504. Alright, perfect. So, we need to do some digging and some replacing, and I think I've got flint still in there so we can relight well. But if we dig another port, and build another portal at roughly the same size, maybe I can get a gas come through. It took me ages to actually get a gas through, and it happened. So I hope this will actually work. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. And if not, I hope it gets better because you deserve your little bit of happiness. And I love that line. It's one of the things I say, and I'm like, yeah, that's sweet. Right, so the coordinates I'm looking for are 376, which is over this way. No, it's over here actually. 6376. It's more over here. 776. Okay. Back the coordinate down. I'll put that like that. It's making. I can dig it out. Hello, zombie. How can I help you today, sir? You're paying out. Let's get the portal built up first, and we can dig it out. That should now connect up. Crazy baby, how are you? Good to see you. Is there anything straight about? Oh, honey, I know. My brain is weird today. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. I really am bad with a lot of people. Now that I don't stream as much, and I don't really use Twitch that much anymore, because, you know, life busy. It's hard to keep up with everyone and what's going on in their lives. I think as well, like, I really found Twitch at a time where I had very little going on in my life. That sounds very depressing, but I mean it. Like, I was very free. Whereas now, I'm busy, and I have stuff to do, and I have to adult, and it's really rather annoying, but I'm gonna bring in that money somehow. Hopefully, soon I will actually have a job. Fingers crossed. There's... What are you thinking for us? There is something online, I won't say what, but there's a chance this coming week I could get a job. As in, I could be accepted for a job, we'll see. But yeah, and not a moment too soon. Today I took my Wii to CX, or X as some people pronounce it, to sell it to make a bit of money, because I need a bit of spare cash before payday. And that was after I took my PS2 on Thursday, and I got rejected because this drive was bad. Which I was like, oh, okay, great. So I'm waiting on them checking the week, which hopefully will happen either tomorrow or Monday. The guy in the shop told me. And I'm hoping that this time there aren't any issues. I checked the week before I deliver, I need to factory reset as well. And yeah, things looking good. So I'm hoping that it'll go smoothly. It's not much over, I think 23 quid, but it's about all I need right now. I just need a bit of money. But yeah, it's rambling. What do you say? I'm pitching a bit. As in, I'm lagging? Is it choppy? Am I... Oh, my OBS nearly crashed. That was good. What's my bitrate at? Video. God, what is it doing? Why the fuck did you change your bitrate these days? Where the fuck is your bitrate? Oh, it's there. Oh, that might be why I'm on. Why is it on 2,500? Wait, 1 second. Let me try dropping this to 1.5k and see if I'm not streaming at 150. That's too low. Alright, how about now? Is this any better? I've updated it to, I've dropped 1,000 off the bitrate. Hopefully that will help. Because if not, I'm not entirely sure, but it probably just, you know, streaming I will be completely honest as well, and this is also part of the reason why I would really love to get a job. My poor little laptop, it's on its way out, and this is the year I think I need to replace it. I have had this laptop since September of 2020, and when I got it, it was a refurb. So this is a very old laptop, and I kind of would like to upgrade to something a bit more, you know. I'm seeing, it's weird because on my OBS it's looking relatively stable, but on Twitch I'm seeing a low bitrate, so I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. I'm starting to might be Twitch side thing, and not I mean it's probably not being my side, but you know. Let's let me have a quick look. Still choppy, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try. Oh no, it's gone to green now on my Twitch. This is fun, isn't it? Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can find a setup that might. Okay, how are we looking now? Also, there is a question of how much delay you guys are having. So, like, for reference, it is currently 19. I mean, hang on, let me pull up my desktop. and then I'll see here. This is the current time. Obviously, bear in mind. So if I guess yeah, I don't know how much delay there is, but yeah. And yes, I do have Eastern on my my clock because I have a lot of friends in that time zone, so I like to know what time it is that time easily. So I can just pull up my deep snake coal. This is a weirdly rare thing. I mean, if this all else fails, I might just create a new setup with just my camera on it. Not my camera, my game. You think Twitch is having a seizure? Well, that's nice. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Does that make any... oh, God. Does it make any difference if I make the game small? I know it looks horrible and I don't like it, but does that make any difference? The game's not as big. I'm more... This is more science now. I don't intend to keep the stream like this with the tiny game. Oh God, it's dark. And really, I probably need to dig this back at least another 2 blocks. You think Twitch is having a seizure? This is another thing. Like, also my internet isn't great either, because I stream and do everything off of my mobile hotspot. Why? Because when I paid to have Wi-Fi installed, it was worse than my mobile hotspot. Because yeah, gotta love it. And yet, my provider still tries to shove the internet down my. Yeah, the provider still tries to shove the internet down my throat, and I'm like, I got it. It was shit. Until you install fiber, I don't want it again. Like, even when I was sat next to the router, it was god awful. And I was paying like 30 quid a month for it. On benefits, that's not cheap. Whereas for my phone bill, because it's a rolling contract, I pay £15 a month for everything. My phone, unlimited calls, texts, and data. So why would I pay an extra £30 on top of that? I don't need to. Why pay 45 quid when I really don't need to? You know, one of those things. But yeah, this is the why I'm gonna have to really look at like getting new stuff. I'm also wondering maybe if I close Firebot, because I don't know what sort of impact Firebot would have on Masterleam. Not that much of an impact. Okay, let me actually make the game bigger again. Alright, just for science, I am going to try what I said, so give me 1 second. When I was testing... haven't I got like a... I'm sure I've got a scene collection that's like basic as anything. Hello! Okay, how's that now? I'm going to turn off my little box for the webcam. I'm also going to do this just to check. Oh, it's a blank screen.